Hello, you beautiful bunch, and I do welcome you to another episode of Peckham Right TV. Today we are hosting Baldon Sports and the Bert Holloway Trophy. They are in fact a division above, so we'll be looking to cause an upset, but that's what Peckham Right, that's what we do. We will be kicking it off with Duke and T up front. Duke looking to extend his goal scoring record. Neil just sitting in behind. Anthony another goal scoring threat with Gibbs, Charlie and Keenan across the middle. And then Dean, Jim, Warney as skipper today and Mick in goal. When I'm asked to talk dirty, I say Danny Warne.
Danny Warne, Baldon Sports today in the cup. How's it going to go?
Beat them, mate. Beat anyone. 2-0, 3-0, whatever.
Division above, though?
Yeah, they ain't scoring, mate.
No?
No.
Spoken like a true leader at the back.
That's it, mate. Gonna win. Next round, let's go.
Who's going to get the first goal?
Me.
Manager Alvin Spencer. How's it going today? Tough decision, big squad?
No, the normal number. Only 11 can play. 11 will win.
Cup game today against a team in a division above. How do you think it's going to go? What's the tactics?
They got 2 arms, 2 legs. We have 2 arms, 2 legs. We're better than they are. We'll win.
Anything else to add?
No, I'm thinking of starting Danny Gibson on the side, but he hasn't been playing that well recently. But, you know, it's a tough decision. A
couple of the lads out there said he's been the star player so far this season.
Really? They must be watching a different game. They're watching FIFA. Yeah.
Some wise words there from the skipper for today's game and from Alvin, of course. As Alvin did say, you know, you can only beat what's in front of you. They might be in the league above, but Peckham won't be fazed by this. And we'd like to be able to proceed to the next round of the cup. As you can see, the boys are in great spirit. Looking forward to the game. Let's see what we can do. Eddie Wilcox here, club legend. Been with the club since before I was born. Trying to demonstrate how the warm-up should be done. There's a few words I'd like to use to describe Danny Warne's performance there, but we do like to keep it PG on Peckham Right TV. It is a Peckham Right kickoff, and we are looking to start as you mean to go on. Some composed heads from the Peckham defence here early on, passing the ball around. Someone said the floor was cold, so this geezer thought he'd give it a check. Very vocal from Peckham here, looking to keep the ball. Although the ball has nearly been kept on the floor for a minute, so you know what that means. Ball finds itself in a bit of a scrap, played up into the air. Neil tries to bring it down, it's unfortunate, but he does pick out the pass of dreams. Duke's in behind. What's he going to... He's not going to miss from there, is he? He tucks it in at the near post. Keeper don't even try. A superb start from the lads, and that is 1-0 Peckham. Sure, the message will be relayed that it is still 0-0. Well, in the minds of the players it will be, and they need to just play like they're not winning, you know, just keep their heads, try and keep this going. Danny does turn like a bus, he is beaten unfortunately, they play the ball inside, Charlie does pick it up. Neil then pops it off to Danny, who looks long, plays it into Duke, it's unfortunate with a touch, but he's got the guy for pace, he's going to try and take it inside, he goes past 1, if he gets to the second gear he's got a family, goes past 2, he's unfortunate. Baldon then launched the ball into area. Dino is first to get there, straight up in the air, although unfortunately it does make its way out to Anthony. He puts a clearance out to Danny. Danny then does pop it off to Neil, who does get a little bit fortunate with the altercation in getting past the player, but then he really does roll back the ears and burst of pace here. Good tackle. Baldon seems to be having a little bit of fun down this left side here. They do play it inside. He does then look to spray the play, plays a ball over and a ridiculous first touch, but he is then trapped by Anthony, who doesn't manage to get the clearance he'd like on it. Fortunate enough, Peckham, the cross was as bad as the clearance, find his way into Danny. Gaze does pick it up, he skips past Anthony unfortunately, puts the cross in. He is open at the back post, but he is a bit of a P-roll header. Ball is then picked up and cleared. It does get lumped up in the air. Danny comes in like a wrecking ball, clatters the geezer. They can't then put their foot on it. The advantage isn't given, so Magic Johnson gives a free kick. So the free kick's from where the geezer's got the ball, who throws it 5 yards, and then 23 picks up, throws it another 2 yards, so a bit dodgy there. He picks it up and then moves it another 3 yards, but what can you do? Unfortunately for Peckham, there is a lot of talking amongst the referee and the players. There's not much clarity as to what they're talking about exactly, but they're half asleep already as it is. So when Baldon do decide that they want to take the free kick early, they do catch Peckham right off guard. Plays it down the right. He puts the first time cross into the area. He does pick it up at the edge as a shot. Great block, but look at that. Real strikers finish that was, and Peckham have given himself a job to do. Call him N'Golo Dante and his ability to be everywhere. Not by stamina, by size, but he does then play the reverse ball into Juki here, who very unfortunately gets the shot off, and it is in fact cleared off of the line. Can't fault the effort. They keep going. Very end-to-end stuff here. The ball is then played up into the air, played back into the Peckham area. Danny's on the guy like a lion on a gazelle. Plays it down the line. Unfortunately, oh man, does get intercepted. But the intent is there, and that's all you can ask. Baldon then enjoying their share of possession. Played into the centre. It's another ridiculous touch. But anyway, goes for the drive, running towards goal. Plays it off. He's looking for the 1-2. He doesn't get it. The geezer takes a shot early, and Papadomus flaps it, puts it out wide, and we get fortunate there. Free kick for Baldon out here on the left side. They're going to pump into the box. It's not really much more that they can do. So when the ball finds itself coming into the area, it goes straight back up in the air. Warney going for the acrobatic clearance, and the referee's actually given a high boot and are given a penalty. It's a bit of an ambiguous rule, really, because if the striker went for an overhead kick and his boot was up that high, I'm pretty sure he wouldn't have given that. Anyway, can he keep his nerve? He certainly can. 2-1. Peckham looking to get an equaliser straight away. T then plays a very good ball over the top, to be fair. Juki picks it up, tears him a new one, beats 2 men here, finds himself an acres of space, has the shot, and the keeper pulls off a welding. Peckham right then, looking to put their foot on the ball, plays it into Neil. It does shift it across to Charlie, who drives it into their defender, unfortunately, and I don't know what he's doing. I think he's got more time than he does. A shocking pass. Picks it up, plays it. Duke's running at the geezer. He's gone past 1. He's gone past the 2, and that's all day long. Penalty. Yuki steps up. He's on 17 for the season. Can he make it 18? He certainly can. You don't save those. Peckham is the shout what we want, and Caden goes one better, brings it out of the air. We do them keep up the possession, plays it back to Dean, who looks square to his partner in crime, Danny Wall, and when he picks it up, he's got one thing on his mind. He's looking for that Hollywood ball, and unfortunately it doesn't pay off this time. He then eager to latch onto the getaway ball as a strike, easy for the keeper. Big kick from Mick. Baldon do have a free header, unfortunately. It's then a little bit of a scrap in the middle. Neil does then pick the ball up, and it's ruined the geezer's career. If only the shot matched the skill. Duke then doing what he does best and proving that he's a handful. He does hold this geezer off like he's not even there. A little bit of shuffle, bit of showboating, goes for the bone across. If you can't tell, he is really enjoying himself out there today. A cheeky 1-2 between Danny and Neil here. When Danny does pick it back up, he goes on a marauding run. He goes past the 1, skips past the 2nd. He then manages to find himself past the 3rd. He has a shot. That's the Danny we know. Long throw-in then does come in. It's unfortunately not met by a Peckham player, but Charlie does leap on it again. Goes past the 1, looks to get the ball into the centre. It's unlucky. Peckham turning it up a gear, looking to get the 3rd and most crucial goal to take the lead. The clearance is then met by none other than Danny Warren. He looks at his options, sprays it out to Danny Gibson, has a cut inside, has an effort, and the keeper is just poor, straight up in the air. That will be half time.
We have not turned up. I'm not saying we're playing shit or whatever to get his head down, but we have not turned up today.
We turned up too early.
Yeah. No, but you know what I'm saying? We haven't turned up. We're giving them time on the ball. We're giving them too much fucking respect. And they got 10 men.
Yeah. And one big tackle on it. That's it. It's done. Come on, boys. Just get out there. What are we waiting
large
for?
boys.
And no more penalties.
That was a penalty. That was a penalty.
That was. You didn't agree. No, the foot was high.
Some strong words there from Peckham at half-time, but sometimes things have just got to be said. Baldon looking to start early with a couple of 1-2 tricky passes, but doesn't find himself anything. Good battling from Peckham. Always going to come out on top there.
You don't want it. You don't want it.
Don't know about you lot. I would love for Peckham to score, just to shut this geezer up in the background.
You don't want it. Chase him. Chase him. Told you. Keep going. Keep going. Help him out. Help him, boys. Boys, why none of you fucking chasing it?
Sensational crosses, then picked out of the air. To a T, looking to have the shot, holds it off. That is a great effort, and the keeper does tip it just over. Baldon on the attack here. Fortunately enough for us, doesn't amount to anything, met by none other than the Peckham defence. Charlie then picks up the ball, looking for the 1-2 with Dukey. Sensational hold-up play from Duke. Offlays the off ball. Charlie then bombing down the wing, ball into the middle. Craig, the postman, picks it out of the air. Slots it home. Talk about impact sub.
Please tell me you got that.
In order to not give away any silly fouls, Peckham not looking to dive in. He's got magic feet, plays into the centre. Bobbling about, he does play the ball out wide right. In theory, he should cross it. Don't really know what he tries there, but he gets his second ball, puts the cross in, it is helped along, and they do pick it up at the back post. Skins one of our players, and goal.
Yes, come on!
It's all up in the air. Peckham then tries to get it down on the deck, finds himself into the path of Duke, who's got one thing on his mind. He's looking to drive. He knows he can beat the guy, goes through pace. Gets the ball squared across, and we do get unfortunate there. I do not know how that's not a goal. Dante then picks up the ball, squares it, and Craig gets his big toe on it, and that's 4-3 Peckham.
Very nice.
Ricky and Danny here are having a moment. You can tell what it means to the team, but here we go.
Yeah, Danny's the
The cross is then dealt with at the back post. They do manage to then lump it long and get it completely clear. Keenan unfortunately misjudges the bounce a little bit. Their striker is then through. He's running. I think he does well. Has the shot. The geezer in the background reckons it's a great shot. I think Milan could do better. Talk about this for a bit of skill. Dukey picks up the goal kick. Stings it top bins. Can't teach that. I know it says 5-4, but it is in fact 5-3. 2-goal margin is always a dangerous lead. Peckham looking to stay alive, but you can see what it means for them. Baldon Sports with a throw in here. Great bit of pressure from Anthony. Does deflect off of him so that Peckham right end can pick it up in defence. Plays the long ball and lays it off. Craig with outside the boot. They call him the postman for a reason. Dukey then, he's already added his 20th goal to the season. He's looking to have more. Cuts it inside, has a stinging shot, and the keeper can't deal with it, but that's unlucky. Charlie with the ball, making it look stickier than one of my web browsers, then somehow gets away with it. Geezer does come in and clatter him, unfortunately, but that is a free kick for Peckham. The preceding free kick was last kick of the game, and that is in fact full time, 5-3, next round of the cup. Come on, you Peckham. That is it for today's game. A fantastic result from Peckham. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe and follow our journey along the way.